Basotho ba teng ka mona. Che ba teng Basotho ka nnete. Ho thabela tseo o dirang taka. Thato ya going back, we are going back, we are going back. And we're doing like this. Lenda bangifuna ukuyizwa kapha. Theko yalona. Theko yalingolo la modimo. Na yifita. Yasilibera li khauta. Bakhona bababa la. Du 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 du. Boom boom boom. Boom 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 boom. Boom 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 boom. Ay abo baba beko woza shocks. Asifaka abo baba. Du 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 du. What's up? Theko yalona. Na yifita. Yeah, silibera. Theko yalona.
We have gathered here that we may hear you speak. Let your will be done in the lives today. We yielded to your word. Lord, we choose your ways, yes. We're tired of our own. It failed us many times. Speak a word and we will move. Speak a word and we will do. Speak a word and we will go. We've come for direction. Speak a word and we will live. Speak a word and we'll be healed. Speak a word and we will go. We've come for direction. Say we have gathered here that we may hear you speak. That your will be done in our lives today. We yielded to your word. Lord, we choose your ways, yes. We're tired of our own. It failed us many times. Speak a word and we will move. Speak a word and we will do. Speak a word and we will go. We've come for direction. Speak a word and we will love. Speak a word and we will be healed. Speak a word and we will.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Thompson Manguba, but affectionately known as Torino 187 to be specific. I'm one of Lebogang's dear friends, and I think we should proceed with our event today. Thank you, everybody that came, and to everybody that's watching the live stream. Sorry for keeping you waiting, but I think we can begin right now. Yeah, so this is a big loss. I was very fond of this guy. This is my best friend, man. So we had to send him off in a very special way. The only way he knows how, because he was out here style, you know, if I may put it that way. And then I think it's very important to start any event with a prayer. I think we have to just pray individually, speak to him, and just have, you know, like a 1-minute silent prayer speaking to Lebogang, because I know we all loved him. So may we please pray? Or unless if there is somebody that can help us with, I'm not very good with that, but if anybody that has the powers and knows how to pray, if you can just bless us with a prayer, because it wasn't something that we unforeseen. Any takers? Okay, so I think let's rather pray as individuals, and then yeah. So if you may please bow our heads and close our eyes. Oh, sorry, thank you, Mkhono.
Ke le dumedisa bitsong la Jesu Kriste. Banna ya molemo, bine la morena. Re tla kopa hore re emeng, re tse sefila sa ho feletsa moshanyana. Hale mfutsa tsefu ya ka kitla rinki Jesu akila tete homo ngaka haye ki hayesu liri kibona Tabo ele momo renai na petu kana kanyorela butle katsa sake mata Kachi Cafe Lucky Madam Auntie Jesus. Hey! Hey! Ha re rapeleng Modimo ntate Modimo mora Modimo ya ho lelelang go boshane fika la botshabelo re la tsa mahlo rona thabeng konyana go loka bo thuso re tla ifumanang teng tate ya matla otlhe Modimo o rena ka tsotlhe sebaka ke o lebohang tate ya matla o tlo hara tsela tate o mo tshwarele disito tsena sa lehodimo e re a fihla ho wena ntate Matlaohle o be so mo tshwaretseng ntate ke bana ba hae ntate Matlaohle le family kaofela tsena sa lehodimo le ditshomi tsa ikonyana ho loka ha re mo felehetsa ena le ha ntate e re a fihla hae mmusong a phomole ka kgotso ke a o kopa ntate ko le tsohle di matleng a hao ko wena ntate o tsebang diphiri le makunutu ntate rona mahodimo bitso la o le halaletse mmuso wa hao o tle thata ya hao e etse lefatsheng jwalo ka e etswa lehodimo
ke nna Mollonyana ke auntie wa bana ba Lebo ke o nthatile Lereko a ra ka se kgone ho bua but then o na ngwetse a poem for papa hae so I'm going to just read it on behalf of her. Okay. Okay, it says, Dear Dad, if I could write a story, it could be the greatest ever told of a kind and loving dad who had a heart of gold. I could write 1,000,000 pages, but still be unable to say just how much I love and miss you. Every single day, I will remember all he taught me. I'm hurt, but won't be sad because he sent me down the answers and he'll always be my dad. On behalf of Untatile, Una try, but she couldn't. I don't know what happened today, but this is a lovely daughter. I know most of Lebo's friends. You're gonna look after her. And ke lefa marapo a go lentshebele ke yena. Tati, Papa's looking after you, okay? They are here for you. They will always come and see you. I want you to respect as much no respect the Papa. Ne? O ska change wana Lebogang. Ke a go kopa. Wa tseba Papa o na le strict jwang for wena. Don't change. O gole. And wa batla o gole, okay? Una rata Papa gage, and I remember the last days, which it was on Saturday. I'm going to tell some story. And kontlong re sa utlwana but Lebogang una mo mametse. And when I checked again, I found her amo massage amo tlhogong. And my mom told me ka Sunday ke ga mo jesa. Surprising gore una mo jesa for the last time. So hang in there, my daughter. Ne? I will now always be your mother. Okay? Thank you so much.
Dipiri makunutu disi Jwa kiwe na kiwe oh tate oh batswarele. Oh, thank you, man. That was heartbreaking. And you know what? What Lonyi said is very true. We're here. You've got uncles. In fact, in me, you don't have an uncle. You have a dad. I'm here for you. So just know you've got somebody that really cares about you. And all of you. Okay, without further ado, I'm going to call on the next speaker, and then we can carry on. Can we have a musical piece, please? DJ, some music.
in the past years. So, firstly, Lebogang was a brother to us. And when I say a brother to us, I mean he was a brother to myself, he was a brother to Mlonyana, he was a brother to Nero, he was a brother to Lufuno. He was a brother to all of us because in our family, he was the thorn amongst the roses. So, there's not a lot of men or batho ba bashimane. There's a lot of women, less men. And so Lebogang kind of stood out, and he was bold, and he was the one that stood out and made sure he protected us. The one memory that I have of Lebogang, I remember Neo and I growing up, Neo Kili twins laka, he was super protective of us. He always made sure, you know, we're coming back. And as we were obviously going into our teens, into our 20s, he made sure that he kept an eye on us to a point where, you know, he would go around telling Botom, these are my sisters, hands off, do not touch, don't even look in their directions. So I used to, Neo and I used to walk around knowing, you know, because you know, Lebogang will know and he will find out. And if he finds out, we know that there's big trouble. Sure, guys, I'm gutted personally because, Lebogang was a loving, compassionate guy. He loved his mother. He loved his grandmother, my grandmother. He loved his sister Mlonyana. He loved his family. And I think, Mondo mentioned it. He was this loving guy. He was a family man. And I think if I'm standing here today just speaking a little bit, on behalf of my family, we're going to miss him. He was a great guy, a great man, and, it's such a loss for us as a family because, I know he was older than me, obviously, but going into life, going almost into my 40s, I need a brother like him. I need advice, especially me being married now. But, he's not there, he's gone. So, yeah, it's a difficult time for us. But more than anything, I got a chance to see him, I think it was the last time I saw him was about 3 weeks ago. I normally just check in on my grandmother, see how he's doing, check up on him as well. And he just said, Kaz, ke tlo ba sharpo, ke strong, ke tlo ba sharpo. And when my mom called me in the early hours of the morning to tell me, unfortunately, he was no more, I was just like, yeah, this is it. But I think for us as a family, the one thing that his passing has done for us is just brought us even closer together. It's made us stronger together. And my only wish is for us as a family to continue to be there, to love each other, protect each other, and support each other. Finally, Lebo, we love you. You are resting now. Rest, my brother, rest. We will forever love you. You will be forever missed. Thank you.
Neroko pa se fela. Yeah, that was a powerful one as well. I think on the program, we've got Mlanyana, who's going to come and do another piece, a piece for his brother. I know, you grew up in front of me, and I know how much you love your brother, and I know how much he loved you back, and how protective he was of you as well. Thank you.
Okay, there's a lot to say. There's a lot to say about Lebo, which is my brother, and I'm the little sister. There's so many memories about Lebogang Naliena, which some I'm not gonna say. But the one that I remember is crèche, and my mom will drop me off go crèche, but definitely Lebogang will make sure gore one lata. And it lata le ditšhomo tsa gagwe, which some of them are not here. And we'll make sure gore ompeya mo mlaleng wa gagwe. And I was ntse ke le chubby from ke le monyane, but we'll make sure wa nkuka until we get home. And not being naughty, ko ntlong, o tla nshapa, le Lebogang a nshapa. But always to say to me, I'm sorry, my little sister. Ke abuti, but to me, nearly a father. Ko nna ke lositse ntate. He took care of me. He made sure that I go to school. A bereka ka thata. There was one time Antola ke le ko ntlong, a re, why o le mo ntlong? Ke re, no, today I ke sekolong. Are you crazy? You're going to school. Ankenya mo koloing and drive ankisa sekolong. And ke Lebogang a ke sekolong today. I know you're going to school. A kena le nna, and a re ngwana o itse a tle sekolong. O cheeky, but that day was like, a ke tlo cheeky, ke tla emela ko ntlong. Lebogang was a fighter of my battles. For yena a the way na le street ka teng e le ntate mo nna. It was hard for me gore ke introduce brother nyana ko ntlong. Like mo gating, o nanane this look. And I knew that look gore ai dia boya today. So ke mokana today. Lebo ke ntate wa all my cousins. Nelly, I will always sometimes say, yo, I feel like ngarke husband ya mamaka because only straightforward. Ke ntate wa ngwanaka. Ngwanaka o mitsa papa, and I'm proud of that. The last days tsa hae le nna ne se ke mitsa papa. Abutaka o safarile, but I always said fight Lebogang, fight for me, fight for me. Aria, I'm fighting today, ngwanako hae. I'm fighting. Let's do this. But at the end of last week, I could see Nakhatet, who was telling me, I'm tired, ngwanako hae. I am so tired. And I have to go and Sheba and Arkonna, I love you. And I love him too. I love my brother so much. Lebogang, robala ngwanako gae. O lwanile. O itsamaile tsela ena. I'm not going to forget you. I will always respect you because unsile le boteni di bodyguards tsa ka tse kgolo. Mondo, I know your car, le Tom, and Lebogang, I saw Tebu and Tebo. You are my brothers. You will always now be my fathers. If anything happens to me, I know you're going to protect me, guys. Thank you for being there for my brother. And ke a le rata bathong. Ke a leboga.
Ne re kopa se fela.
back into time. Get down.
Nice one. Oh man, good old days, good old days. Yeah, so sad. Thank you guys. That was a beautiful performance, and as always, that was rocking. So we're almost nearing the end of our ceremony, but I was amazed that you guys are not dancing. You know, Jojo's he was a dancer like Maulidi. Jojo's nadi lata, like nadi lata. You don't believe me? I've got a picture of him. You know, no, not Jaiva, not Jaiva. So I think if you don't believe me, I'm gonna give you evidence. I'm gonna play a slideshow. Yeah, Jojo's. You know, I had said, I was telling my wife that it's funny. You know, I had people that were so close to me, and I cried. Jojo's was more than was closer to me than those people, and I didn't cry like immediately. But after listening, watching, or after creating the slideshow, as I was watching it, I couldn't help it. The tears just came pouring down, and you know, it helped me. It helped me, to release, them, and to release the energy, the hurt. So, it's okay to cry. It's okay to let it out. And I think I felt better. I know that I felt better after that. So, please, you must enjoy the pain that you stitch, because it means that it's still a bit of him that's still left in you. So I'm gonna share that video with you, and I just want you to see some of the things that you used to get up to. It's not that long; it's about 3 minutes long. So, Mike Selector, if you can just play us that video, so that we can see our man. Just click play, or the space bar. Okay, so can we just have guys, that's Papa Mwe that we're talking about. So thank you, Papa Mwe. Yeah, you could tell that it's coming from a deep place there. Right, Papa Mwe Rokodisite. We used to tease him. We used to Ramosokodisite. And yeah, so thank you. So without further ado, can you please have that video, the memorial slideshow, so that we can see some of Mojo's pictures and just have a moment of silence and just listen to the words, because they come from a deep place. Thank you.
It's been a long day without you, my friend, and I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. We've come a long way from where we began. Oh, I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. When I see you again.
Damn, who knew? All the planes we flew, good things we've been through. That I'll be standing right here talking to you about another path. I know we love to hit the road and laugh, but something told me that it wouldn't last. Had to switch up, look at things different, see the bigger picture. Those were the days, hard work forever pays. Now I see you in a better place. How can we not talk about family when family's all that we got? Everything I would do, you were standing there by my side. And now you gon' be with me for the last ride.
It's been a long day without you, my friend, and I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. We've come a long way, from where we began.
We started.
Oh, I'll tell you all about it when I see you again.
Let me tell you.
When I see you again.
First you both go out your way and the vibe is feeling stronger. What's small turn to a friendship turn to a bond, and that bond will never be broken. The love will never get lost. And when brotherhood come first, then the line will never be crossed. Established it on our own when that line had to be drawn, and that line is what we reach. So remember me when I'm gone. How can we not talk about family when family's all that we got? Everything I went through, you were standing there by my side. And now you gon' be with me for the last ride.
Let the light guide your way. Yeah. Hold every memory as you go, and every road you take will always lead you home. Oh, it's been a long day without you, my friend, and I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. We've come a long way from where we began. Oh, I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. When I see you again.
It hit me again. That man, Kinchaka, that was my dog. That was somebody that I dreamt with. There's a few people that you can share your deepest secrets and your deepest goals or desires, or as you've heard, Jojo's was a dreamer, and me and Jojo's dreamt together. So maybe let me give you a bit of background of how we met. I think le dice le Tebogo that I was talking about Jojo said a lucky hand, and it's called pop, he could throw that dice. And I used to, actually by the shops, and I would see this guy just throwing, and then I went to him and I asked him, Joe, what are my dice, and he was like, Joe, and Jojo's had the latest fashion, like those platform shoes he's talking about. Jojo's had a purple boot. Nobody wore a purple boot. He was the first guy to wear a purple boot, Kukas. Lepocha, he was that guy that introduced us to fashion. And another advantage that he had is that he ended up working for a fashion shop as well. But when I told him to stop doing that, he was like, what do you mean? What do you mean? Eventually, our friendship was solidified by a scientific calculator. So after we spoke, he came to me. He's like, do you know how to use a scientific calculator? I'm like, yeah, definitely. And then I start showing him, and our friendship grew from there. And we just became so close. And it doesn't even stay that far away from our house. And then, as the friendship is growing, because now he has started working, and I was fortunate enough to have a car. I inherited my sister's car, long story. But I wasn't working. I didn't have petrol money. So who was the steering? Jojo's was the guy. So you want to go to Ngruvo, you call Jojo's. Jojo's were like, and most importantly, he had all the connections. Jojo's taught me music. I know Dwale today. I know Music Soul Child. I know, Neo Soul because of Chocos Locos. He took me to the clubs and, so-called white clubs. Jojo's was listening to 115 before we even knew there was 115. Jojo's would teach us about art. He was very artistic. He used to sell, business-minded, and artistic. He used to sell vases like that he would decorate. Who does that? Who has that mindset? And we made a promise. I know there was a time when I was at home and both of us were at home. I can't remember why, but every day we had nothing to do. And we would gym in the morning and just lie around, go to the Garden of Delight. I won't share anything about that. But we would dream, and we made a promise to ourselves that we are not going to become those guys that bakopa chelete, or kopa keri while we're still at home. And we made dreams. We had dreams. We said we're going to make it out the hood. We said we're gonna make it in life. And guess what? We did it in Pinch. We did it, Gazi. We got out the hood. We made it. We were able to buy properties, cars, you name it. We lived, we traveled internationally, you name it. So your legacy lives on. Jokos Locos was a brother to me. My lady, you know, Kono, It's whether out there or higher, I'll still stop by the house because that's how you also made me feel. You know the amount of noise that we used to make. You know when he started the salon, I could be the first client. Mondo would correct. Oh, Mondo. Yeah, but I still have, there's so many hands. There's so many hands. No, I'm the first client. That's what he told me. Don't come and claim. Oh, there's another one. Oh, yes. Okay, so I was one of the first clients. And how I can prove that is that if Kakuta cheese cup can andi line so the cons, because now family yes. But art, to him it was about art and presentation. So yeah, it was tough to write a speech. Unfortunately, I couldn't, and I decided to speak from the heart. And I think it's better if one does that because, you just let it out. So, with all that said, I hope my friend, I know he's at a better place. I saw him his few days, I mean, I went through a lot, the JoJo's. Like, if I had to tell you all the stories that we've been through, I would take the whole day. Now JoJo's kila ratela petrol 5 ranta, you know, rastakile, you know. There was a time where rastakile kolo, JoJo's was changing gears under the car while it's moving. Like we've been through hell. Well, not hell, but through good times. And I'm thankful for all the memories. And I know he's at a better place, because seeing him in his last few days was heartbreaking. He's resting. So rest, friend, rest till we meet again. Thank you. I think I was the last speaker, and it will be more appropriate if we could have the family giving us more information about what's going to happen. And then Magriza, if you can come and just maybe close off Katapelo. So I don't know if Nimamzo, should I share the details of Tuesday? Okay, so obviously the funeral will be on Tuesday, 9 o'clock, go zone 1. And what's going to happen is that we're going to have the full ceremony, and then just the family and very close friends will go to the mortuary, and he will be cremated. And then after the cremation, they'll come back, and then we'll have lunch. And then on Thursday, there will be another ceremony, which will be more of a vibrant one and a celebratory one, where his remains will be fetched, and they will be taken to Avalon Cemetery, and more details will follow about that. But I think they are on the. We'll communicate them shortly. So, thank you, everyone, and thank you for your time, and thank you for everything. Magriza.
May we rise, please? Zonke izinto zilawulwa Nkosi yamakhosi. Thank you, Program Director. It's a job well done. Just before prayer, I just find it necessary that I should share this statement so that we go back home with a living hope. The message is that the value of life is not based on its duration, but it's based on its donation. In view of what was shared by various speakers, Lebu lived to the fullest, regardless of the period. And we thank God for that. May we close our eyes. Father, in the name of Jesus, we come before your throne with humble spirits for one reason, for one purpose, to say thank you very much for your faithfulness. When this service started, we requested your guidance. Because you are a faithful God, you did exactly as we requested. We are now coming back to say thank you for who you are and what you mean to us. What you mean to us. Moving forward, we still depend on you. We rely on you because you are a faithful God. We are confidently, boldly saying, Ahuya Tsana Liwina. Ahuya Tsana Liwina. Ahuya Tsana Madimawaruna. Thank you very much for your presence. Thank you for your valuable contribution. May God bless you.
On food and money. See, people used to joke a lot and tease her about her clothes not being in style. Dressed in panties and girls, no, finest second hand but now, look at her, she got this game on live. Anything that she ever wanted, now she got it, and I gotta say, so proud to see that someone like her is in control. Woman, I believe. Listen. Once she graduated junior high, she started working overtime, scrubbing floors or working on assembly lines just so she could help her mother out. And after college, they moved into Marvin's Garden, and she got a job working at the city water department to save enough cash to move into community chest condos on Pennsylvania Ave. She fell in love with this dude named Ray, who was a small-time hustler from St. Charles Place. That works so well for how we are, 'cause neither of us has the heart to fall in love all over again. No, I'm not your man and I know you're not my girl, but let's just have that like way tonight. I got some too, but let's just lady tonight. Now what I like about you is that you're always so cool and comfortable whenever I'm around. You're someone that I can talk to no matter what I'm going through. I call on you 'cause I know you'll always be down. See, what we have is so incredible that we'll never find in anyone else. This thing that we share is so unbelievable that I want you all to myself. If only for the night. Is that alright? Alright with you, baby. You can't seem to do the same for me. And I love that you pay your phone no mind when we're alone. But sometimes when I try to reach you, I wonder if you're just busy or you don't know that it's me. Cause you love me, don't you, girl? I know you do. I know you do, baby. All the wonderful things that you put me through, baby. I know you love me, baby. Because I love you. So tell me what is it now every day when you're around, you always cater to my needs. Like you seem to be concerned if I'm eating or sleeping properly. Yeah, it has to be the greatest thing to know the one you love loves you back. Or is the love you have for me really true? Or is it just an act? Cause when you're hard at work and when I'm hard at work and we can't talk, we just page each other with our sexual wishes. But when we're spending quality time and you're paying your rings, I wonder who could it be when you answer, laughing at your reply. Or is it that I'm just being suspicious? Cause you love me, feel suspicious. I know you do. I know you do. In my sleep, you've been starring in my dreams. Girl, I miss you. Yeah, I've been waiting in the hall. I've been waiting on your call. And when the phone rings, it's just some friend of mine. And they say, what's the matter, man? We gon' come around at 12 with some pretty girls that's just trying to meet you. We gon' bring a case of wine. And let's go mess and fool around, you know, like we used to. Yeah. Oh, girl, I miss her. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Tell me why. Oh, everybody waits so long. Tell me why you wait so long. heart, girl. Oh no, no. So let me be the one. Let me be the one. To show you there is more. Give yourself to me, girl. Romance and pain to all that you like. You'll never know unless you give it a try. All the things you ever wanted to do, I can't understand why you act so nervous, girl, when you know my heart is filled with good intentions, and that I'll never set out to hurt you, babe. But I guess that's just not enough to convince you to stay, because you said you never had someone to love you back. When you gave your heart, didn't give no. Let me be the one. Show you there is more. Give yourself to me. Romance and page yourself to all that you like. You'll never know unless you give it a try. Cause all the things you ever wanted to do, I can make you happy. Oh yeah. So won't you let me? I want to show you that.